I have somebody now. Hello. That was my notifications.
Hi, Cheyenne.
Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Jack.
Yay, I got 2 important people online. Yay.
Oh, hey, Kim. I do apologize. I did not send out the notification on that Wacky Wednesday thing I do. We ran out of time and I forgot. I was rushing around the house and just forgot. So if you know of anybody, send them a notification network. It's either that or back out of this, send the message, hola, send the message, and then get back in. Oh, that's Cheyenne saying hola. Ow. Oh, now I'm kicking myself. Ow.
Don't kick yourself.
Yeah.
So, Cheyenne, I got 3 new paintings in the back behind me. Tell me what you think of them. It's like I'm not too happy with them. I think I need to do something different. So, tell me what you think so I can change them. I think I'm going to wind up having to start over.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Spit out.
That's what I was going to tell you earlier, was that maybe meditate on it and see what... Yeah, Jack, I kind of feel the same way, but you know people. Gotta love people, whether you like it or not. Was that to sit and meditate, is this what is supposed to... Now, I like them all. But is that what's supposed to be coming out? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Burn them and start over.
No. Hey, Birdie. So, my name is Edith Mary. This is Della, also known as what's her name? Kim likes them.
Cool.
Not these down here, Kim. Those up here. Those are the new angel paintings. The ones down here, yeah, we already know are like, they can't, that was the direct channeling that she did when she painted those. And what we do is we hopefully get in touch with your loved ones from the other side, if they're available. Aw, Birdie says, hi ladies, we love you. We love you too, very much. And then at the last half hour of the show, we do, oh, okay, cool, Kim, thank you. Mini tarot readings. Oh.
Thank you, Birdie.
Okay. Yeah, Kim is actually quite an artist in her own right. Thank you for sharing, Birdie. And thank you to all of the 7 people that have showed up so far. Hi, Christine. Christine, if you could let Casey, Stacy,
spit it out.
Sarah know that we're on. I forgot to send out the thing. So let Sarah know that we're on, please. And for some reason or another,
Did Kim Hughes Branch find you?
Huh?
Birdie wants to know if Kim Hughes Branch found you.
Yes, Kim's on mine. Birdie, thank you. There's Sarah. Hello, good evening. You know the drill, don't you, Sarah? If you want a reading, say, I'd like a reading. If you want to try and talk with a loved one on the other side, tell me who they are and when they died. Those are the rules. And right now, we're sort of limiting everybody to 1 each, unless there are like no people, then we can ask more. Christmas and me and I are watching from my house.
Birdie wants a reading.
I'm writing all this down. Readings.
Okay, Sarah, who's Christmas?
I think she means Christine. I got you down, Birdie. And Annalisa.
Kim.
Kim wants a reading. Oops. Spelled your name wrong. Kim. How is it possible to spell a 3-letter word wrong?
Cheyenne wants a reading.
Reading. Write it down. Yes, ma'am. I will write it down.
She's writing it down. I'm making sure.
Christine and she are watching from her house.
Oh, good for her.
We were thinking, Christine, not Christine, the other one, Sarah, about using your house as a studio one night and coming live from your place. Hi, Tina. Christine,
There's all kinds of answers in here. You just got to ask me something.
There's answers in here.
Whataburger sneakers, yes.
Really?
I like the Whataburger cowboy boots.
I still want those white cowboy boots that were adorned with gold bling that we saw at Mia's Mirror at HEB.
Oh, yeah.
Those were nice. Thank you, Christine. I got some sleep, Sarah. We'll talk afterwards.
Oh, Jack, that's not a bad price for a Whataburger merchandise. Cheaper than it would be on their website.
Oh, I'm sure. Birdie wants to know how your knee is.
It's still there. It's killing me.
Therapy is not going as planned for her knee. And they basically torture her. And on days that she's not going there to be tortured, I give her torture at home. Because I help her with oh, hey, Lisa, sweetie. Because I give her some extra deep massage, myofascial work on her knee. And she doesn't like it. But she endures it because she knows she has to.
No, I know it. It's good for me. But it's like, I can't do it. Then after everybody gets through torturing me, I go sit in Epsom salt.
Yeah. Which is where she'll be the minute after we get off the air tonight. Oh, wow. Jack. $45 on their website? They must be desperate. I should have thought it would be more like $145 and people paying out the wazoo for it, too.
Well, I imagine that the boots will probably come back in stock when it gets closer to Christmas time.
Oh, yeah, I should imagine that because people will be buying Christmas presents. You're not getting Whataburger boots from me.
What?
No.
Man.
No.
I already told you what I wanted. Jeez.
What did you want?
Anything Whataburger. I got the Whataburger earrings.
Remember that, guys. She wants anything Whataburger from their website.
Only because wherever I go, everybody will know.
Hi, Carol. Yeah.
And they say, what's a Whataburger?
For those of you who don't live in Texas, birch bark oil, Kim says.
To drink it or put it on my knee?
No, it's just rub it on your knee.
I can't see that.
Hi, Lori. Lori wants a reading. But, birch bark. Kim used to run like a cost plus nutrition kind of place. So Kim would know. Birch bark oil on your knee. Epsom salt certainly is good.
Because they started the therapy too late, and my I swear to God, it's like my kneecap is like stuck to whatever's underneath, and it doesn't want to move. So my knee gets stuck like, it won't go any further. It won't go any further. So I was like,
Yeah, I can't even force her knee. That's how bad it is.
It's like frozen in one position. It's like, people.
As we know, I don't mind forcing people's limbs into shape. No,
yeah, but it
won't go. Birch bark oil. Let's write that down. Because
you got the pen.
Birch bark. Were we going out tomorrow to get anything?
I'm not. I can't.
No therapy?
No, that's not till Friday.
Okay, well then we can get birch bark oil Friday. Thank you. Julian Marie, hello, welcome. Would like a reading and to talk to anyone. Okay. Whoa. So I wrote down reading. Jillian, I'm assuming. Not Julian, Jillian.
Jillian, with an I. Jillian.
Okay.
On that side too?
Yeah, I will see if anybody comes through for Jillian.
It feels like it, Jack. 15th of October, I go back in, he can tell me, it's like, well, have we made any progress? And he's going to find out, it's like, no, we have not, because you started too late. I'm trying my damnedest, but...
I know she doesn't want to hear this, Jack, but I would not be surprised if there wasn't a little bit more surgery, like some arthroscopic surgery to break up. Hey, Mary Pat. To break up the scar tissue that's formed under the kneecap.
Because I keep telling them I heal fast, and they don't believe me until, oh, you heal fast. It's like, no shit.
Yes, Tina, I did.
You got Birdie?
For loved ones on the other side, I have Sarah, Kristen. I will be okay. I've had great sleep, but not enough sleep. Sarah, Christine, Tina, Jillian, and Lori for loved ones on the other side. For
and
readings,
and Birdie.
anyone for me, Birdie. For readings, I have Sarah, Birdie, Annalisa, Kim, Cheyenne, Christine, Lori, Jillian. If I missed anyone, it's because I missed it. Sorry. Say it again.
So put it up there again. We'll put it on there.
Yeah, between the two of us, one of us will usually catches it. Not always, but usually. So in the meantime, let us start. While you're typing, we're going to see, is there anybody here for Sarah?
Kim. Kim what? What does Kim want? Says and Kim.
Oh, okay. We'll put Kim on the... Well, Kim's already on for the reading, so I'll put Kim on to see if...
Well, Kim says no reading, just that.
Joe, no reading, just... Thank you, Kim.
Carol?
Gotcha, Kim. Carol? What?
Big shift. Wow. Almost knocked me off the chair.
Okay, Carol, you want just loved ones and no reading?
Cheyenne said to let her know if we feel any loved ones. Baby was sleeping in Sweetie's spot last night. She fell asleep on her spot on the bed. And when she went to sleep, it's like her little tail just started wagging while she was asleep.
Gotcha, Carol. Wendy. Okay, Wendy. Christine says, I thought I saw that shift too. So that's interesting.
It's just like it's sort of like sideswiped me. It's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Probably spirit went through you, maybe?
What?
I don't know. Anyway, birch bark oil, got it down here. Okay, so is there anyone here for Sarah tonight? I'm not getting any. Yes, I have you down, Wendy. Thank you. Oh, I think I already said that. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Sarah, I'm really not getting anything. I thought at first maybe your dragon was coming through.
I got like it almost like peeked in and went back.
Yeah, literally I saw the dragon and then I didn't. So maybe that's
It's a confirmation.
Yeah, confirmation that your dragon is probably sitting there next to you. I wouldn't doubt that. I occasionally see a third dog in the house now. So, and although I did not see an extra animal at Joyce's today, like I had been seeing.
I'm thinking that particular cat was there for Tux when Tux got lost.
That could be. So that's it, Sarah.
Cheyenne says right when she asked if there's any around for her, it's like that's when I got the shift. It's like,
So is there anyone here for Christine?
anybody, you can come out and play now.
Well, I got, I don't know if it was a psychic impression or somebody peeked in and said, "What are you doing?" Kind of facetiously, like, it's more like, "What aren't you doing, Christine?" I don't know if does that make any sense or not. But someone is like, "What are you doing? Pay attention." And I'm not thinking that's a person. I'm thinking that's more of a guy.
More or less like you're not listening to me.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever it is you're not doing, do it. If you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, stop. It's literally one of those things. So Tina would like to know if Winfred is available.
When did he die?
I think Winfred died about a year ago, maybe. Am I correct, Tina?
I swear, since he fixed that thing, it's like it's louder.
It is louder. When the fridge, when they fix the fridge, it's louder now. Not sure how that's possible, but it is.
All they did was fix the tube on it, the water tube on it.
Oh, it's getting more water, so it's getting that sound more. Okay, so apparently this is going to be one of those nights when not too many people actually come through. We may have started with the thing too late. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Winfred is not here. Do we know? I know better than to look over there. I know better. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm not getting anything.
Maybe we should have started with the card
Yes.
readings first.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
It would have opened up a little bit more, I think.
Okay, so he died August 2019, so I thought it was about a year ago.
Right here.
We're going to flip Jane Seacrest. We're going to flip it. In order to get us going a little bit more and open up these things up here, let's start off with readings. You want to start?
Who am I starting with?
We're starting with Sarah because she got there really quick on everybody. I have that on the list, Bertie. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah. It's saying it's like new beginnings are on the way. They have to do with work. So be committed to this new work environment that you are creating with these new beginnings. They came up. I did not pick them.
The first one, what's her name? Sarah, is the... Sorry, got to do this. I need to get the full-size set of these cards. I love them that much. The Six of Swords, which is about the spiritual journey. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, patience. Patience in that you sow the ideas, you sow the seeds, and then they grow. And then we have the, thank you, the Eight of Swords. You're not trapped in any way, shape, or form. You know how to get out of any situation. But the seven, because the Eight of Swords is like you can rise above it and jump over the hurdles. Jump over the hurdles.
Next one's for Bertie.
Next one's for Bertie.
These are saying that you are on the right track. You're on the right spiritual path. And you are building towards a more spiritual path for yourself. But you need to stay on track. Which means don't think it's like you're going along saying, oh, yeah, I'm done. It's like, no, you're never done. If you've started on the spiritual path, stay on the spiritual path. Stay on that one because you are still building to what you need. Okay.
Bertie, we have the Ace of Swords. Bertie's on this one. And that, you can barely see that, but it's the Ace of Swords, which means it's new possibilities, new directions. No, that's not the reason why you can't see. It's just... Yeah. Anyway, then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is about making money. Knowing that you're taken care of. There's the Queen of Swords. Pentacles. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles. That you don't... It's a knowing. It goes beyond belief. It's knowing that you are taken care of. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is about not always looking at all the opportunities available to you. You're concentrating on the one thing and forgetting all the others. So it's like, look around you. There's more to see.
And this one is for Annalise.
Annalisa.
Okay, this is saying that you have been jumping the hurdles that they have been putting in front of you. And by doing that, it's like your spirituality is growing. Because your spirituality is growing, great happiness is going to be coming your way. It's like, don't have to look for it because it will drop in your lap. She's shuffling.
Annalisa, this is for you. We have the Queen of Wands, which is she's a magical person. She can take anything that she's got and make something else out of it, make something wonderful out of it. Then we have we have the Tower. The Tower is about sudden and intense change. My camera's trying to focus, guys, so sorry about that. Sudden and intense change. That's not always good. It's not always bad. It's usually a mixture of both. Because change is good, but sometimes it can
slap you in the face.
Yeah, and it's a chore to get through sometimes. And then there is the Seven of Wands, which is you came through the war, you came through some kind of a battle or some kind of a conflict and you won, but there's still people chomping at your heels trying to say, no, you're wrong, I'm going to win, not you. So whatever situation that you're in, the Queen of Wands that you had the first time is telling you, you can change it, you can fix it, don't worry about it.
This is for Shy?
Yes, it's for Shy.
Okay, they're saying that you have started the new beginnings for your spiritual path that you have started is the right one that you're supposed to be on right now. Because you are on this new spiritual path, it's going to be exhausting for you. And it's just telling you, it's like, take care of yourself and rest when you have to, because it could be exhausting being on this new path.
Get in there. Now I gotta look up the full-size version. So Cheyenne, we have the Three of Wands, which is about, usually it's about business, but it's about leaving your comfort zone. It's about making sure that you go out, making sure that whatever it is you're after is outside you, outside your home. Outside, meaning you might have to journey a little bit to get it. Then we have the Seven of Cups, which is about choices, hopes, dreams, and wishes, and choices. Making sure that they're real and attainable and not an illusion. And then we have, what is this? The Nine of Cups. There's joy and happiness, but there's more to do. There's more work to do. There's more spiritual work to do. There's more to attain. So while, don't be resting on the laurels. Don't be resting.
It's not time to rest yet.
It's not time to rest yet. It's time to start moving.
Okay, this is for Christine.
Yeah.
It just has to do with the work that you have been doing, and they're talking about the work in your spiritual health. They say that you are on the right path spiritually with the track that you have been going on, but you need to stay committed to it and not veer off. It's like, don't jump the tracks, because you are on the right track, and that's where they want you to work. They want you to work more fervently on your path. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Who are we reading? Lori?
That was Christine.
Christine. Sorry. We did Christine, didn't we?
No, I've been doing it first. Shy is the one we did. This is Christine. This is Christine's.
This is Christine.
Yes. She's so confused.
Stay that way. Christine, we have strength. So whatever it is you're going through, you've got everything you need to get through it. So don't worry about, I can't do this. That is not an I can't do this card. This is a, you bet you can do it.
No, I'm just...
Yeah, no, I know. And then we have the Chariot, which is a victory card. It's about using your will to get through. Just your own personal power is all you need, and the strength that you got, because Spirit's got your back and there's always room for escape. So don't sweat it. Just go do it. This next one is Lori.
This is Lori. Okay, Lori, they're saying that everything is coming up. The house represents where the soul lives. So the house actually represents you. So it's good luck and everything coming up roses around your house. But it's your spiritual house they are talking about. They say stop beating yourself up because you don't understand. It's like eventually you will understand because they keep downloading and telling you stuff in your dreams. It's like eventually you'll get it. It's like it's not going to take forever, but once you realize that what you're dreaming is real and not just something that you made up. Because I think she's thinking that, ooh, they're saying that they want you to write down your dreams, so it's like you can analyze them as soon as you get up, write them down. Because if you wait 5 minutes, you'll forget them. You got a friend?
I got a little friend. Lori, for you, we have the death card. Death does not mean death. Death means life is in transition, and in the next couple of months, it's going to be way different than you ever thought possible. That difference will include having to, this is the card of spiritual journeys, of turning your back on the things and the people that don't serve you. The people that, hi Marta, people that want to keep you down in situations that refuse to change for you. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Hang on to what you got. Emotionally, I'm thinking, I know this isn't a card of emotions, but it's like, be careful where you spend your emotions. Spend them wisely. I hope
this next one is Jillian.
That makes sense, Lori. Jillian.
Okay, Jillian. They're saying it's like you need to get in agreement with yourself that the obstacles that you're jumping are ones that actually need to be jumped. And it's like, are they hurdles that you need to jump, or are they something that's going to keep you where you need to be at for a while? That makes sense.
Is it a fence or a prison?
No, it's a fence.
So fences are meant to be torn down and gone over.
Eventually.
Prisons are meant to stay there.
Because you are transforming very quickly, and they're saying it's like, don't do it too quickly, because if you do transform too quickly, you will make yourself sick. It's like, so slow yourself down just a little bit so that you don't get sick.
Okay, Jillian, this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, there we go. The King of Swords is sitting on his little throne, transforming his entire world around him. He's got his sword there to cut through all the crap in life, so don't worry about it. You can take care of it. You have the power to take care of it. Then we have the Seven of Wands. You may have still have a battle on your hands. They're chomping at your heels. I'm thinking though, don't worry about it, because use that sword to get rid of them. Don't commit murder. We're not suggesting that.
No, don't blame us.
No. But metaphorically, get rid of the situation. Hey, Katina. And Laurie, we have, the last one is the Page of Wands, which is making sure you're paying attention to the angels when they talk to you. Making sure you're paying attention to your guides when they talk to you.
This was for Jillian, wasn't it?
Jillian, that's what I just said.
No, you said Lori.
Lori. Jillian.
She was reading Lori as she was saying Jillian.
No, I just got finished with Lori. This was Jillian.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're reading up here. You said
I was
Lori.
reading Lori up on the screen. Never mind, sorry.
Put Katina down there.
Katina.
Okay.
Tina and a reading. Okay.
And now we got Tina.
Now we got
Tina.
Tina.
Okay. Okay. They are saying it's like, keep going down the path that you have chosen for yourself and that the spirits have chosen for you, because that is one you're supposed to be on. Don't sit on the fence wondering, do I need to go down that road? It's like you've been backwards. You don't want to go backwards. Keep going forward. And once you start going forward, start getting rid of the stuff that does not serve you anymore, because you will be learning new stuff, and old stuff will fall by the wayside because you don't need it anymore. Okay.
All right, who's this? Tina.
Tina.
Tina. Tina, Tina, Tina. All right, fine, I won't go there. Tina, you also have the Nine of Cups, which is about, you've accomplished an awful lot. There's a lot of emotional happiness, but you're not done yet. Then we have the Two of Cups, which is about commitments. Yes, it's about commitments. Decide what it is you want. And this is the Judgment card. The Judgment is about maintaining balance. It's about rising from the ashes. The Judgment card is no one is beyond redemption. You can change your mind at any time.
You have to watch it again, Jack.
So whatever situation you're in, you have the power to change it. You just have to commit to it.
Are we on Carol now?
We're on Carol now.
We're on Carol now. They're saying it's like, jump over the hurdles that you have put in place for yourself, and the hurdles that you have put in place for yourself is the, I don't believe what I'm hearing. It's like, I don't believe what I'm seeing. It's like, I don't believe what I'm learning. It's like, stop putting those hurdles up for yourself, because new beginnings are in store for you, and changes will be coming to you, and you'll start seeing the changes in a couple of months. But you have to stop putting those fences up and jump over them.
Carol, you have it. Ow, I stepped on. Ow, get off. It was a pig's ear. Carol, we have the Queen of Swords. No, yes, the Queen of Swords. This is also a card of transformation. It's a card of cutting the cords. It's a card of cutting through the crap that you're going through to get to the heart of the matter. And this is the Hanged Man. It's about looking at life differently, looking at life from a different perspective. Try to step back and be the witness to what's going on rather than a participant. Look at things as if you were an outsider. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is about the giving and receiving of gifts. Don't forget to be grateful to the people around you. Tell them more often than you do. I don't know where all that came from.
And this is for Eddie. Eddie, they are saying to be patient with yourself, because you are building a new spirituality, a new knowingness in spirit. So be patient with yourself, because this is brand new to you and you're not quite sure what to do with it. But they say absorb it, hold on to it, we'll teach you how to use it.
Eddie. We have the Chariot for you, which is about doing things your way, no one else's way, just yours. King of Cups. The King of Cups is nurturing to others around him, but he's also, ooh, wow, this card does not want to show up on your phone.
No, it does not. It's too white. It's too white. It's got the glare on it.
And so the King of Cups is above all of the emotional turmoil. The King of Cups is neutral, shall we say. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords is like, go get it.
We'll discuss this with Jack after we get through with
Okay.
Katina.
Hold on.
Did you get all three of them?
Yes, I did. But the story of this one is, these 3 cards is, whatever it is you want, you just go get it. You've got the personal power to do it. You are in charge of your life, Eddie. There we go. That's what I wanted to say.
This is for Katina. Katina, they're saying it's like you need to take care of yourself because your spirituality is starting to come through. And right now it's very powerful what's coming through for you. You're seeing quick changes. And because of these quick changes with the spirituality, you need to take care of yourself because it will make you very tired.
Katina. Katina, you also got strength. I really do shuffle the cards, but the cards that need to come out for the people, even when they're the same ones. You're welcome, Carol, and you're welcome, Tina. So the strength card is, no matter how tired you are spiritually, it's also about getting the proper rest, but however tired you are spiritually, don't worry about it. You've got all the strength that you need. Then we have the 9 of Wands, which is Spirit's got your back. Don't worry about it. Wow. Okay, Kim. So, yeah, I'm actually feeling a bunch of energy too, because I'm burning up right now.
You too?
Yes.
Okay.
The 9 of Wands is just, you're just standing guard. Spirit's got your back, so don't worry about that. Just stay on your path. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Stay on your path. Work it. Don't waver on your path. You tend to do that sometimes, so stop it. Okay, Jack wants to know what?
They're curious about the origins of the stuff on the tarot and the gypsy cards. Did someone just make it all up? I know that on the tarot, a lot of the stuff coincides with the astrology, astronomy, and numerology.
Yeah, you hear a lot of different things about, it started out as a French playing card game, or that somebody really worked on making something incredibly metaphysical and whatnot. The truth of the matter is, no one really knows where the stuff on the tarot came from. Over the years, it has evolved to be archetypal symbols. It has evolved to have different meanings. And this is a lifetime of study. And a lot of it depends on which deck of cards you use. The Rider-Waite, which is the most common, I see that, is not the original deck of cards. The original deck was French. That you can use them as playing cards, but so it's just, they've evolved over the years into this person's putting meaning into it, that person's putting meaning into it, and really in the long run, it all comes down to intuition. And the history of the tarot is so centuries long, actually. It started earlier than the French, because the French version is the most popular version, but it was before then.
Yeah.
The Italians put something into it.
Well, the gypsy cards were the same way. Gypsy cards started off way back in...
Gypsies had nothing to do with tarot cards, about making them. They used them, but they didn't make them.
Well, they didn't make gypsy cards either. They just called them gypsy cards.
Yeah.
And they have gypsy cards, which is what I use, which is 36 in a deck. And then they have the Gypsy Witch, which is 52 in a deck, and they actually use a regular playing card deck. But this particular deck was actually sold by Whitman as a game.
Mm-hmm. And they're not...
They were never meant to be used as like tarot cards, but some people like me, I picked them up and they talked to me.
U.S. Games, which holds the patent and copyrights on almost all tarot cards, will not advertise them as divination tools. They're advertised as games.
Yes.
And for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, yeah.
Llewellyn, who publishes a lot of oracle and tarot cards, does the exact opposite. Those are divination tools. So it just depends on who publishes it, on what their intended purpose is. And Bertie, I think she said, what's my favorite tarot cards? Right now, it's these pagan cat tarot cards, because they're very similar to the Rider-Waite cards, which is what everybody learns from. I mean, everybody's got a Rider-Waite deck. if you're in the business. I started out with the Robin Wood deck, which is like a beginner's deck, easy to read and stuff like that. So Robin Wood is probably going to be my favorite deck forever because it's what I started out with. But this Pagan Cat Tarot just speaks to me. It really does. What's your favorite?
I don't know what it's called. That gold deck that I use.
I can't pronounce it either. Some Italian dude painted a bunch of paintings.
They're sort of like medieval type of stuff.
Yes, Ouija boards are sold as games. Ouija boards are exactly the same as tarot cards and gypsy cards and pendulums and everything else. They're tools to ask spirit to talk to you. The difference is and it's actually pronounced Ouija boards. Ouija boards are actually now considered to be evil because kids who don't know what they're doing use this stuff and they open up portals to other worlds that they can't close. So Ouija boards are games that I don't think anybody, unless you know how to close a portal, don't open it. Don't even go there.
Don't go there.
That's like seances. Seances are entertainment. But if you open a portal, you darn well better know how to
Okay, now let's go
to
over
close it.
People who are waiting to hear from other people.
Okay, so let's see. Has Winfred showed up yet?
No, I don't get no Winifred.
Winfred.
Winifred.
Winifred would be the female version.
Winifred. I was gonna say Winifred is like Winifred.
Yes.
Winifred's not here.
So no. All right. So is anyone here for? I know it's very hot in here. Is anyone here for Jillian? If anyone does pop through, Tina and whoever, I will say so. So will she. It's just it hasn't happened yet. Is there anyone here for Jillian? This may be one of those nights where they're just like, eh.
Maybe they got blown away by the tropical storm.
Okay. We're not sitting here just, I'm actually talking to my guides and asking them what's going on. One of them is saying, you should just shut down, forget about it. And the other one is saying, don't worry, it's all right. I don't know what don't worry, it's all right means. Because I'm not getting a lot of, the energy is very high in here.
Mary Pat.
Hi, Mary Pat. Oh, Mary Pat. Okay. The energy is very high in here. And so I don't know, that could be why we're being blocked too, because the energy is so high in here. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still over here sweating.
And obviously, something's happened. Kim is feeling it. So I'm not feeling anything, Jillian. I'm not getting it. Is anybody here for Lori? Do you see the little kid?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little kid here that's usually a joy guide.
Yeah, I mean, he's not very joyful today.
He's not very joyful. No, he's not. He's like pouting. So I got you down, Mary Pat. What's been happening in your life, Lori, that your joy is
Sucked out of you.
Yeah, the joy is sucked out of you.
Well, it is for everybody right now. There's days you just have to make yourself continue on.
True.
And know that tomorrow will be a better day.
Usually.
If you wake up on this side of the dirt, it's a better day. I
disagree with that. For some people, waking up on this side of the dirt is another day of agony. Your sister-in-law, for one.
Well, that means that she's not done yet.
True, not done yet, but it's still, I can understand. I understand both sides of that. Okay, so Birdie, is there anyone here for Birdie? I hope that made sense, Lori. Is there anyone here for Birdie? As a matter of fact, no. Birdie would like specifically to talk with Jane.
Well, see what Lori wrote.
Okay, Lori said she has a ton going on and doesn't know which way to turn. And Birdie, no, I'm not getting anybody. I don't know if the energy is blocking or they're just not coming through.
Well, I feel the energy starting to cool off now.
Really? You too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus. Probably not, Tina. Sorry, Tina says, a few minutes ago, she saw an image pass by her in her kitchen, out of the corner of her eye, and thought it was imagined. Probably not. There's something going on tonight. I guarantee it.
Thing is, it's like they're not here.
Yeah.
They are there.
Oh, well, that is entirely possible that they're there with you.
So you may see
not here
things
with
out
us.
of the corner of your eye. You may feel things. You may smell somebody cooking in the kitchen.
That hasn't happened in about a week now since
Thank
we.
goodness.
Yeah. Birdie, I'm sorry, sweetie. If she comes through, I'll let you know. Is there anyone here for Kim? I'm getting, Kim, that what you really need is to hear from Bobby. Is that correct? Okay, I this is a new one. Kim, I don't know that it was necessarily a message for you, but what I'm seeing from Bobby is those are barbed wire fences, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
He's in a battlefield. Bobby's in a battlefield. I don't understand why they would show me that. But I get the impression he's not winning. So Kim, actually, if you could do a favor for Bobby and get a white candle of any size, it doesn't matter. It could be a tea light, doesn't matter. Just get a white candle and say, Bobby, this is for you. I'm sending you love and healing. That's all you have to do. And just let the candle burn until it's gone.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I see that. And so that might help him, give him the strength it needs to get through whatever it is he's going through on the other side, but it's not pretty for him. And this is, I've never seen anything like this before. I've never. So I thought Trish was strange.
Now you know she wasn't. She was normal.
She's
Just
normal.
like the rest of us.
Okay, has anyone come through for Carol?
Tell somebody come through.
Uh-huh. Someone's doing handstands. Almost like, okay, Kim, good night. Almost like, look what I can do. Or a way of showing me you're trying to turn yourself over for somebody. You're bending over backwards for somebody. Or for yourself. And they're like, you don't need to do that, Carol. You don't need to bend over backwards. But if it's the other one where it's like, look what I can do, it's a kid.
It's a joy guide.
Joy guide. Joy guide is like, okay. Okay, so then both things would be valid because both things came through.
Hmm.
So, Carol, your joy guide is probably telling you you need to play more.
Do things you enjoy more.
Yeah.
Instead of always doing it because it's got to be done. Which we all do. It's like, do it till... I do it. It's like, do it because it's got to be done. And after I'm done, then I can go play.
Stop doing it for other people. Let them do for themselves. You're disempowering people when you do it for them. Oh, Carol, I am so sorry for your loss. Her little girl just died. Well, in that case, knowing that piece of information, it might be that her little girl
is saying,
look what I can do now. I don't know. But it definitely, look what I can do, came through. How long ago, Carol? Was it like this past year? This past month?
I think it was in the last month.
Okay. April. Carol, she's appearing to me to be like 6-ish years old. That's usually about the age a joy guide comes through as, simply because they still know how to play at that age. There aren't any limitations for them. Yeah, and there's no limitations for them at that age. So it could be your little girl. It could be your joy guide. It could be her little girl has become her joy guide.
Could be.
So you could have more than one at this point. There's all kinds of possibilities. There are no hard... Wow. It's getting hot again.
Mm-hmm.
She was 9. Is it me?
No.
And the weather is actually nice here right now. It's nice and cool outside.
It's under 80. You can actually sit outside without sweating.
You can. Not inside, apparently. Beyond that, Carol, I don't know because I'm not even getting a name. I'm just getting the look what I can do. So she's
saying that she doesn't use that name on that side.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, that would actually kind of make sense. What I'm hearing is, that's because I'm Joy now. She uses the name Joy because she is joyful. She is the epitome of joy now. So that would make sense, actually. Especially with everything else that's been going on tonight. Mm. So, Carol, I hope that helps. If you need a little bit more, sweetheart, just give me a call. Not tonight, tomorrow, please. Cheyenne, is there anybody here for Cheyenne? Hey, Steph.
I heard somebody yelling in the back of my head. I don't know what they were yelling.
Would this be accurate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to leave it to you.
Mm-mm.
No? You want me to do it?
Nope.
Huh? Okay.
Now, a person who has come through, Cheyenne, you know who he is. He's still trying to find forgiveness because he has not forgiven himself. He's here very strong, too.
Yes, he is. Very strong. So, Cheyenne, if you want something more, call your mother. This one. Go ahead, do that again.
You know who he is, Cheyenne. We don't have to say it.
Yes, I think we do, Cheyenne. Your dad is here. And actually, no, that's not true. Your dad is there with you.
Yeah.
Your dad is trying to do things for you. Your dad is trying to be the dad now that he couldn't be in life because you didn't know much better.
You didn't know how.
You didn't know how to be a better dad. Forgiveness is not something that we can always give out, but your dad is trying to make up for it. You do not have to accept it, and you can send him away if you want.
But he's not here to harm you.
No, he's not. He's not here to harm you right this time. He's here to try and help and make up for
what he did not do.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say the crappy person that he was, but you're welcome, Carol. So if anything else comes through, Cheyenne, we'll let you know. So is there anyone here for Wendy? I got you and Daniel, Stephanie. Hey, Richard. Is there anyone here for Wendy?
Somebody yelling in your ear?
Oh, it's itching. My ear is itching down here.
That's usually allergies.
Either that or somebody's trying to talk to me. Not getting anybody for Wendy.
It's like, for some reason, very few of them have come here. It's like they sort of like check in and go there where they need to be at. So when we're off air, y'all need to contact, hi Bill, y'all need to talk to the people that you're looking for right there at your house, because they are right there at the house where you're at. And you may not understand them when they're talking to you, but sometimes you get that little inkling in the back of your head, like an intuition. That's them talking to you.
Or you find a feather, or you find a butterfly, or a special flower or something.
Remember that one day it was like a penny, ooh, a penny, ooh, a penny. Ooh,
yeah, you kept finding pennies. So, just all of those things are messages. Okay, so is there anyone here for Katina?
Uh-oh. Clarence is chasing Gabby. And
the dogs are off after the cats.
What was that? Better go get them.
Katina, I apologize. I'm not getting anybody for you either. Mostly because all you have to do is look at that baby and ask her who she's looking at. Ask whoever that is playing with her to talk to you too. Okay, Stephanie. Stephanie, you've been working too hard lately, haven't you, sweetheart?
Richard, you're no longer getting sound. Why not? We're talking loud and clear. Everybody else here is fine?
They're telling you, Stephanie, slow down a little bit. Don't do so much. I'm getting that you need to lay off the physical labor for a little bit.
You need to heal.
Yeah. Because did you rip a muscle recently, Steph? Because it's like you strained something and you need to rest. Just over there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that makes sense, Steph.
Barney says she's seeing yellow butterflies.
Ooh, that's nice. Yellow butterflies are about... Butterflies in general are about the dead communicating with us, and yellow is... Christine hears us very well. In other words, I'm talking too loud. Yeah, they're telling you, Steph, that you need to rest for a couple of weeks. Let everything go. It's not going to go anywhere. The work's not going to do itself. But you need to rest for a couple of weeks. So is there... Is there anyone here for Daniel?
Yes, Shai, we did your reading.
Baby's got a bone.
She's got the bone that she had.
She can't get it. up off the floor.
Flat-nosed punks can't pick up flat stuff off the floor. They just can't do it.
Oh God, the dogs are so entertaining half the time. Daniel, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm not getting anybody for you either.
Yes, Cheyenne, it had to do with, I don't remember exactly, but it had to do that you are transforming very quickly and you need to rest when you get tired because it's coming through fast for you. So rest, rest, rest. And you can go back and read it afterward, listen to it after we're done with this. It's like you go beep, right on through it.
Daniel, I'm kind of getting that things seem to be a little tangled up for you right now. Would that make sense? That you are, you're trying to make sense out of stuff and it's not making sense for you at the moment?
Richard over here.
Okay, yeah, we still have 2 readings to get through. Hey, Timothy. I love that picture of you on Facebook. All that hair.
So much black curly hair.
I know,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
nice. And I appreciate you sharing, Timothy. So, I hope that would make sense, Daniel, that things are a little tangled right now. So maybe you just need to take a deep breath, step back, and reassess what's going on. I hope that makes sense. So while we're waiting for answers, we were all very young once. Mary Pat wants a reading, and then we'll do Richard. So Richard, pull over and stop till we get you finished with your reading.
We're doing Mary Pat or we're doing Richard?
We're doing Mary Pat because
Okay.
Mary Pat asked before Richard.
Okay, Mary Pat. This is saying that everything is going well for you personally and spiritually because the house represents where your soul lives, so the house represents you. And everything is coming up roses, more or less, for your spirit because you have chosen the correct path and you are transforming very quickly.
Okay. Mary Pat. What the hell is this card? You know, I'm sorry, Mary Pat. It would be a lot easier if I put my glasses on to see the card. The card is the King of Swords. You have the power, Mary Pat, to change your own future. Yes, Stephanie. Did you want a reading too? Mary Pat, your second card is the 6 of Pentacles, which is about making sure your community is taken care of. And it's sharing and volunteerism. I know that, Mary Pat, you do volunteer, so. And then we have the 5 of Swords. Be careful, Mary Pat, that you are not getting distracted and you stay on task.
Okay, this is for Richard. For Richard, this is saying it's like you have chosen a new path for yourself. Because you have chosen a new path, this is the key to your well-being. And because it's the key to your well-being, it's like stop beating yourself up. Because this is a path that your spirit and your soul chose for you to go down. So stop beating yourself up over going down this new path.
Richard, for you we have the Knight of Pentacles, which you need to get your plan together, sweetheart, and start working it. The time for, like, oh, woe is me, what am I going to do? That time's over. You need to get your butt in gear because all of the energy and all the resources, everything you could possibly need to start over is there, coming right at you fast and furious. But you're still seeing yourself as down and out. You're still seeing yourself as the poor me. You're not a poor me. You're just the person that won't get on a stick. Sorry. I hope that makes sense and I wasn't too harsh. Yes, Bertie, it goes by extremely fast. And Jack, we got some answers for that one. But just hang in there. This is for readings for Daniel.
Daniel. For some reason, they're saying that the happiness that you feel right now, you feel like your happiness has been too much work. It's like, you know, you've been working too hard at making the happiness happen. It's like, no, it's just that you have jumped over the hurdles finally so that the happiness can come in. It is not work if it brings you happiness. Weird.
Well, actually, that's actually true.
Like sometimes things come through, it's like,
Oh, I know. Daniel, we have the Wheel of Fortune.
Billy.
Oh, good, Mary Pat. The Wheel of Fortune is about things are about to change, usually for the better. Then we have the Three of Wands, which is lost your mind. It is a stable foundation, but it is also a stable foundation, but it is also about usually a card of business, taking your business out there, getting outside the shop, getting go where your customers are. Now, who is she channeling? And then, okay, the Five of Swords, which in this particular case, if you'll look at my little kitty cat right here, see that one? The kitty cat is about, he's sitting on all this stuff, all this logic and all this reason, and yet he's all distracted by whatever that is flying around his head. So I would say that there might be some distraction going on. If that makes sense, Daniel, that might be what's tangling you up, is that you're getting distracted from your spiritual goals, your spiritual path. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, Billy. This is saying, it's like you feel like you've been jumping over hurdles and too many hurdles have been put in front of you. And because you're jumping over hurdles, it's like everything that you do is work. Like, no, that all the work that you are putting in right now is bringing you closer to spirit and your spirituality, and your work will become easier as you allow spirit in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. That usually means allowing spirit in is to make sure you're connected to your higher self and to the divine. Billy, for you, we have the Three of Swords, which is never a good thing. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. It is a good thing, because what it's telling you is that, yes, you may be heartbroken. Yes, somebody may have stabbed you in the back, but it's now time to heal. Take those swords out, take the plugs out, and heal. Because the Ace of Swords tells me that there is something brand new waiting for you. You just got to go get it. You've got to be open to receiving it. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is choices, commitments. What are you committed to?
What do you have to choose from?
What do you have to choose from? And are you willing to make the choice? And the only thing I can think of that, Billy, is that there's either a move or a job offer that you're going to be tempted to take, but that you're going to shy away from because you think it's not going to be good. Sometimes you have to make the hard choices, but they pay off in the end. Just because it's a hard choice doesn't mean it's a bad choice. I hope that makes sense, Billy.
Okay, now can we cover Jack's dilemma?
Jack's dilemma. Can you go back and read it, please? Oh, thank you, Steph.
Been seeing and hearing so much more lately, and I noticed that what?
I'm sorry, Steph. I did not have you down for a tarot reading, but I do now, so you don't have to go back and watch it. Go ahead. We're going to deal with Jack's dilemma, and then we'll get to Stephanie.
I've been seeing and hearing much more lately, and noticed that the more he's able to see and hear, the weaker he gets physically, and it's kicking his butt hard.
The only reason that happens is that there's more than one. There's always more than one. But what I'm getting is that you're so open that you're putting your energy into it, and it's taking your physical energy. The only thing, when we sit here and do this, we're not exhausted because of the work. We're exhausted because we sat up here and ran our mouths.
Thank you.
Thank you, Timothy. That's good feedback for her. No, we're not going to skip your stuff, Jack. You're important too. And so what I'm saying is, when you become open to do this work, to seeing and hearing, you have to put up barriers. You will not take my energy. You come to me, not the other way around. And that sometimes when we do travel, or we do put our
channel,
we've been doing about that this evening. When you put your consciousness out there, there may be something attaching to you. So you have to put up those protections, Jack, to keep the negative stuff from sapping your energy, because the good stuff won't. But
the bad stuff will always sneak in behind.
The bad stuff sees the light too. Exactly. So there you have it. Stephanie reading. You got 3 cards for Steph?
No, Stephanie. They're saying it's like quick changes are on the way. Because the quick changes are on the way, there's brand new beginnings as these quick changes start coming. And it's like you need to leave all the old stuff behind that no longer serves you, because it's new beginnings and you don't need old stuff with new beginnings. Ta-da.
These little cards just... It's like the big cards are hard to handle, the little cards, I need the in-between size. Stephanie, we have put the glasses on. I can't see diddly squat anymore.
Isn't that where you go?
The glasses?
Mm-hmm.
To see diddly squat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. We figured out earlier this evening that this one is the little mice are running around stealing all of the cheese. And it's doing like a maze around the swords, and the cat's just sort of laying there going, oh, okay, whatever. So be careful who's taking what from you.
And you're not noticing.
And that you're not, the stuff that you're not noticing. Exactly, thank you. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is new beginnings, new possibilities, new business, new financial stuff. New... and then we have the Empress. The Empress, Stephanie, if I had to give you a card, that would be this one. And because she's magic. It's not that she has to work it. She knows that it's going to happen for her no matter what.
Work it. Sorry.
Somebody's joy god is working overtime. So, Steph, it's developing that knowing. Knowing goes beyond belief. Beliefs change. Knowing does not. And being careful who's dancing around you. And make sure you're seeing all the stuff that's coming to you.
We don't remember the meaning of the cards. It's like they tell us what the meanings are as we draw them.
This is true, because each card has a specific set of meanings, but they don't always mean that, because it's about what the card means for you, the client, at that time. Because if you'll notice, sometimes you'll get the same card will pop up for a bunch of different people, and it means a bunch of different things. So it's not about remembering. It's about being open.
Although people take years and years to memorize what the meanings are.
Yeah. And
the problem is they're reading the cards.
Yeah.
They're not reading for the people.
The cards are a trigger for your psychic impressions. Truly, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything else. So if all you're doing is reading the symbols on the card, half of what you do is gone. You're not even considering it. And so, yes, I remember some of the cards, and some of them I'm sitting here, if you look at it, going, what? It's just different. You can't, there's 78 of the little buggers. You can't remember anything. Yes, exactly, Jack. The intent of the card for the message just means different things to different people at different times. And it's your intuition that knows the difference. Oh, I gotta massage her knee. That means I get to go. That means what I'm doing is I'm taking the underlying tissue and moving it so that her knee pops free, and it's painful. So, excuse me. Does anybody have anything else that they,
Said she smells like a dog.
Well, I hope she smells like a dog.
Smell like a cat, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we?
Yes, we would.
No, that means she'd be in the crunchies.
That's right. That's true too. We don't want her eating cat crunchies. Does anyone have anything else for us this evening before we say
I choked her
adios?
up.
What?
I choked you up.
It's usually because you got your hands around my throat, but that's,
Don't tell anybody that.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that?
No, that's a secret.
Okay, never mind.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Did we forget anybody?
Have we covered y'all?
We don't want to forget anybody because we love you all very much. Can you tell me that the cold entity that plays around my feet is new?
Yes, Timothy, they think it does. Yes, they do. Problem is, and they got kitty breath.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Billy, I thought you were on mine.
Thank you, Timothy. You made my week. The cold entity around your feet. You picked it up on the trail the other day while you were out hiking.
Yeah, you may need to cut a few cords with him. You too, Timothy.
And to Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Sorry. And pug kisses, or not.
Oh.
Sarah, you have to use your own intuition, but my first thought was there was something trying to trip you up. It's like I see a mist around your feet trying to say, no, don't go that way, go this way, no. So until it talks to you and tell you, my voice is cracking again, until the entity that's around your feet talks to you and tells you what it's for, I would banish it to the backyard and let it play with the chickens for a while.
Tell it to go out there and play with the fairies.
Yeah. And when it can communicate properly with you, then it can come back inside. I hope that makes sense. And Sarah, I don't get the feeling that it's good or bad, but that it is mischievous, trickster. I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry, Mary Pat. I only put you down for a reading. While we're here, is there anybody from Mary Pat?
Sorry.
I almost always see cabinets, Mary Pat. And I think if I remember correctly, that your father was a carpenter or something like that. In which case, what I'm seeing is the cabinets that he's there helping you build something. And that's about all I'm getting. You?
Don't get anything.
Anything? Okay. Sorry, Mary Pat. But it's also nice to know that your dad is there. It's always
Even though
nice
you're
to
seeing
know.
it here, he's probably there.
Yeah, it's exactly. I think that's what's happening mostly this evening is that we have so many people we couldn't see. It's because they didn't come here.
They went to y'all, where they belong.
Shoulder. Oh God, we're going kayaking Saturday. My shoulder is still acted up.
Just reminding you
For what?
that it's still there.
Yes, the shoulders. I pulled out one of my delts thing. Love you too.
See you later,
Last
Jack.
time I went kayaking, it hasn't really quite healed
Love
yet
you.
because I keep moving it around. So we thank everybody who came today to be with us and let us practice our craft and being here for us. We appreciate you very much. And I can't think of anything else. What do I normally say?
See y'all later.
There we go. We love you very much. Bye-bye.